These movies are no guesses of bringing action-packed scenes.
Coming to get him!
Hello guys, welcome back to another top 10 video. And today I'll be counting down my favorite action-packed scenes from the Fast and Furious movies. If you have your own list, feel free to comment down below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 10, the boat jump. Too fast, too furious.
You slipped. 11.5 months and you slipped once. Put her downstairs.
While this movie considers to be the worst in the franchise, it does bring some good action, like the first race with the skyline and a car scramble. But the best one of all is of course the boat jump scene, where Brian and Roman has to save someone from being killed.
You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do.
Yeah, I think so. You got my back, bro?
Yeah. Alright, man, put on the seatbelt. Show off some real Dukes of Hazzard shit.
We're gonna do this big!
Yup, you guessed it. They ramp onto a boat like the Dukes of Hazzard movie.
What the hell you doing?
Even though they managed to make it onto the boat, it still was great action, and fans still wonder, did that car just fly? Number 9, the gas tanker heist, Fast and Furious.
This is all you, hon.
Fourth entry in the franchise shows our crew members back with more intense scenes. In the opening of the movie, we see Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, and other members of the Fast crew steal gas from an 18-wheeler semi.
Oh, shit.
But when things goes wrong, the action starts to get more fun and interesting to watch. And let's not forget about Dom being one badass dude as the gas tanker blows up and rolls down a mountain. What does he do? Yep, he drifts under it like there is no tomorrow. Not bad for a movie about cars. Number 8, skydiving cars, Fast and Furious 7.
Oh yeah, here we go, game time.
As ridiculous as the title sounds, this is also one of the best scenes from the 7th installment of Fast and Furious. After they have to save a hacker from a restricted location, they have no other way but to skydive cars out of the plane.
Everybody good? Everybody make it out?
This sounds intense, right, and very unrealistic, but the scene does have some great humor and great camera shots by James Wan. He did a fantastic job directing this action-packed scene. This is also the final scene Paul Walker did in the film before tragically passing away on set. Number 7, the final race, the Fast and the Furious.
I used to drag here back in high school. That railroad crossing up there is exactly a quarter mile away from here. On green, I'm going for it.
You guys knew this one was coming. The ironic Charger versus Super race is already intense enough, as it sounds. Dom challenges Brian to a quarter-mile race. It has good car sounds, great camera work by the team. And let's not forget about them trying to beat a train coming their way. The music, the goosebumps, and the scene will get you hyped up no matter what. After dodging a train, Dom crashes into a semi-truck and wrecks his beautiful Charger, making this one of the greatest Fast and Furious sequences of all time. Number 6, Hobbs vs. Dom, Fast 5.
You just met a big mistake.
This is by far my favorite fight scene in the Fast and Furious franchise. After Hobbs finally finds Dom using a tracker, the two gets into a fist fight. It's one of the best action scenes. They destroy everything in their path. You name it. After Hobbs finally gets defeated by Dom, he joins the Fast crew and even helps him with the vault scene later on in the film. Number 5. The Never-Ending Runway, Fast and Furious 6.
Wrong team, bitch.
I'll do admit, this scene is very unrealistic due to the runway being over 20 minutes long, but minus that, the action delivered is great pace and some of the best I've ever seen. As Tez and Roman are trying to take down the plane, Dom has another fist fight with Owen Shaw. Hobbs joins in. The action takes place inside and outside the plane. The saddest moment here is when Giselle jumps off to shoot a guy. The look on Han's face says it all. The plane exploded on impact and Dom comes back, makes it one of the movie's best. Number 4. Screen Ramsey, Fast and Furious 7. There's a reason why Furious 7 is one of the best, if not the best, Fast and Furious film when it comes to non-stop action scenes. First we had the skydiving cars, and now they are doing their duty calls to rescue Ramsey from the bus. It has tons of explosions, cars falling into logs, the fight between Brian and Kite, Derek Shaw making an unidentified show up, and let's not forget about the bus scene where Brian almost dies because the bus is about to fall off a cliff. As Letty saves him from the bus, Dom still has to keep Ramsey alive. He has no other choice but to jump off the cliff, which makes the scene top tier in action scenes. You'll not be disappointed with 15 minutes of great screen work. Number 3. The Vault Heist, Fast 5. It all comes down to this. The Vault Heist in Fast 5 is one of the most iconic and greatest action-packed scenes in the Fast and Furious franchise. You'll get 12 minutes of Dom and Brian dragging a vault with over $100 million through Rio.
Spikes ahead, Dom. We got spikes.
We're going right.
Nah, it's too tight. We're not gonna fit.
Got no choice now.
As they escape and dodge cops throughout the way, it's extremely satisfying to see all the main characters get a happy ending and get away with the villain's money, and also juking out Hobbs successfully. Very awesome screen work from Justin Lin.
It's a hell of a mess.
Yeah, it is.
You know I can't let you two go. I ain't made that way.
Number 2. The Tank Battle, Fast and Furious 6.
They got a tank. I'm sorry. Did somebody just say a tank?
The iconic battle scene from Fast and Furious 6, in my opinion, this scene always gets me hyped up no matter what. How unrealistic or ridiculous this seems. After trying to stop Shaw from taking out a military convoy, the Fast team has to deal with a tank destroying cars along the way.
Oh, shit!
You lucky bastard.
There's a lot of great humor, well-written action, and the greatest save in Fast and Furious history when Dom turns into Superman to save Letty. Even after 10 years, this is the second greatest action-packed scene in Fast and Furious. Before we get into number 1, here's some action scenes that didn't make the list. Number 1, the Skyscraper jump Fast and Furious 7.
Time to unleash the beast.
If you were to ask me what's the most ridiculous and most intense thing you saw in theaters or in a movie in general, I 100% say the Skyscraper jump for Furious 7. This is one of the reasons why it's my favorite in the Fast franchise, because the action is just entertaining to watch, but this is just on another level. The team has to find an important chip for a hacking device, but the only problem is that it's stored inside a supercar inside one of the towers in Abu Dhabi. As the plan goes to fail, Dom and Brian decides to take the car for themselves to get the chip out. The problem is though, Shaw is already there to take them out with a grenade launcher. The only way to get out is of course jumping the car between not 1, not 2, but 3 freaking buildings.
Cars don't fly! Cars don't fly!
Now the physics may sound insane because some fans will say the car will just fall straight to the ground once they jump, but some also will say it's highly possible for a car to jump between a building. So it's pretty much a win-win. And watching the team destroy a beautiful Lincoln Hypersport is just downright horrible. But this scene is still my favorite action pack in the Fast and Furious franchise. Way to go, James Wan.